Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to cook Bistig in Kapampangan or Bistik in Tagalog or beef steak in English. So let's go. What I have here is 7 pounds of round eye steak. Normally they use flank steak in cooking bistek, but I have the top round, so I'm just gonna use it. Here are my ingredients for my bistek. I have 7 pounds of top round eye steak, which I will only be using half. So it's about 3 pounds that I'll be using. They cut into squares, maybe about 2 inches, because this will shrink. And before cooking or marinating, I will be pounding this with the mallet. If you don't have the mallet, you can use the back of the knife. And I'm also using lots of garlics. I like garlic, a lot of garlic in my cooking, and also onions, which I cut into onion rings. And I am going to be using 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper and 1 cup of soy sauce. You can use dark soy sauce or the just regular Kikkoman soy sauce, but this is to taste. And also, I'm using about 3 leaves of bay leaves, and I'll be using calamansi juice, about 1 cup, or to taste. So here are my ingredients for my bistek. So what I'm gonna do now is pound the beef with a mallet. So you can use the back of the knife in pounding if you don't have the mallet. Here I pound them with the mallet so you can see. So after pounding them with the mallet, now it's time to marinate for at least an hour or more. So I have here garlic skin on. I will just remove the skins later on because the flavor, the skin has a lot of flavor, so I left the skin on. And we're going to use about 1/2 cup of calamansi juice or lemon juice. 1 cup of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper. And that's a lot of bay leaves. We'll just use about, they're small ones, so we'll just use about 4. Okay, so now we're going to use our hands in mixing so that all the ingredients will be incorporated, and so the flavor will penetrate. And now we're going to cover and leave it for at least an hour. Here I cover and I will wait for an hour or more.
1 hour later.
After 1 hour, it's time to simmer the meat until it's tender, about 20 to 30 minutes. It's been 10 minutes from simmering and the meat is still tough. So we'll wait until the meat is a little tender before we fry the meat. It's been 15 minutes. Now we can taste whether we need to adjust the tanginess or the saltiness. I needed to adjust the tanginess because the calamansi juice is not that sour. So I added about 2 teaspoons more of calamansi juice. And we have to simmer it more for 15 minutes because the meat is not that tender yet. So we have to cover. So it is a little tender now, so it's time to fry the beef. Normally, bistek is not a lot of sauce or water or liquid, but if you like the sauce, you can just leave it. If you don't like it, you can remove it, because normally bistek doesn't have a lot of sauce. But for me, I like the sauce, so I'll just leave it. I like it. I like putting it on my rice. So it's time to fry. Just put a little oil. So put a little oil and fry the meat. So, like I've mentioned, the meat is going to shrink. So they shrunk a lot. So right now, we're just frying them a little bit. Just fry about a minute or two on each side. So now we can remove them. Just like 2 to 3 minutes of frying. So now I'm going to put them back where I took them. So using the same pan, I'm going to saute. So garlic. So once the garlic are translucent, we put the onions. Now we can turn off the stove. And put the garlic and onion in the pot. Simmer for about 2 more minutes and turn off the stove. So now we can turn off the stove and put the onion rings that I cut. Lots of onions. At this time, do not cover so the onions will not be overcooked. So this is so yummy. Looking good, and it smells good. So yummy. So everyone has their own style of cooking. So here is my version of bistek.
Imagination.
This is good to eat over steamed rice. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And see you on my next vlog. So this is so yummy. So my version of bistek.